everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with a haul video, yes. Today, I'm going to be hauling for you all the things I got during the Sephora spring event, as well as other high-end makeup that I purchased in the month of April. Yes, we hauling out of control today. So, if you want to just hang out with me and witness my quarantine behavior, then just keep on watching. Everybody, let's get started. Man. Okay, guys, so yeah. There's really no time for small talk today, guys, because your girl Lily here has got to get down to business. And while this haul may not be quite as epic as some of the other hauls that I've done, I still got quite a bit to show you, because yeah, your girl Lily's been busy. So I would say that now is most definitely the time to go grab a snack. Go grab you some Doritos, some Cheetos, some popcorn, some Funyuns, some Bugles, some Twizzlers, some M&M's, some Reese's, a Kit Kat, a Snickers, some coffee, some pop, some water, a Gatorade, some breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a light snack, cause yeah, this haul's about to be a barn burner. So let's get started. Okay, guys, so there's absolutely no rhyme or reason how I'm going to show you guys my goodies, because, yeah, quite frankly, there's not enough time in my life to organize it. So first, I'm going to show you things I got from places other than Sephora first. And then we'll move on to the things that I got from the Sephora spring event. Ready? Okay. The first couple things we're going to show you are actually from the ABH website. I believe they were having like a 30% off sale or a buy one, get one free, buy one, get half off. It was a steal. So, needless to say, I got some stuff. The first thing I got from the site is one of Norvina's mini palettes. I actually got the ABH Norvina Volume 2 Mini. And of course, it comes in this pretty box, which I'm absolutely going to keep. When you open it up, it reveals the mini palette. And you also get an ABH eyeshadow primer. And I mean, I've heard nothing but great things about the ABH eyeshadow primer as well. At a steal, your girl just had to get it. And believe it or not, guys, I don't own any of Norvina's other mini palettes. So this is going to be my first one. So of course the packaging looks like the box. And I know that you guys, my peeps, already knows what this palette looks like because it's definitely all news. But just please entertain me. Here are the colors. Would you look at them? Would you look at them? Would you look at them? And I think what made me pick this palette is because I love the green and orange color story. I mean, out of all the three palettes, for some reason, this is the only one that spoke to me. So I guess I can swatch a couple of them for you right quick. Okay, guys, and these are a few shades from the palette. I can't wait to get this one on my lid. And I surely can't wait to get this one on my lid, so yeah. So I definitely can't wait till I finally get around to using it. Next. Okay, guys, and the next palette that I got is most definitely old news. But I didn't have it, and I wanted it, and it was half off. I got the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. And honestly, guys, I've always wanted this palette, but not at full price. So, of course, when it went on sale, I had to snag it. And I know that you all have seen this palette a million times before because it's probably eons old. But it's still a pretty palette nonetheless. And I know you guys, my peeps, have seen swatches of this palette a million times before, but yeah, you've never seen Lily's swatches. Yep, just as pretty as you guys remember. And I don't know when, if ever, I will use this palette, but yeah, I'm still glad I bought it because I really wanted it as part of my collection. Next. Okay, guys, the next couple things I got from Mother Pat's website. The first thing I got was one of her quads. I got the Pamograph Labs Blitz Astro Quad Iconic Illumination Quad. And you guys already know that I already have the Astro Quad with that pretty turquoise and purple and blue. But she was having a 25% off sale, so I figured I'd get one of the more basic ones. Of course, you know the quads come in her signature mothership packaging. And here are the shades in this one. And I believe that she actually has these shades and it's her mothership 5 palette. The one with that pretty red in it. But yeah. It's still not the exact shade, so whatever helps you sleep at night, Lily. Whatever helps you sleep at night. And these are the shades in this one. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. Pat McGrath always kills it on the quality of her shadows. And even though this palette is quite basic, I love Mother Pat, and I'm a collector and a completionist, so yeah. I'm glad to have it as part of my collection. Next, and the last palette I got from Mother Pat's website is one of her 6-pan palettes. I got the Pat McGrath Labs, Mothership Sublime, Golden Opulence. And I think this is the one to help celebrate Chinese New Year or something like that. And I must admit, guys, out of all her 6-pan palettes, I love the packaging of this one the most. And here are what these shades look like. This is one of her more subdued type palettes. But I believe it's the softness of the shades that drew me in. Or it could be just Momo. And here are what these shades look like. Very approachable, very subtle. But I'm sure this will turn out a striking eye look. And while I most definitely didn't need this palette, it's something about Mother Pat that gets me every time. Next. Okay, guys, the next couple things I'm going to show you, I actually got from the BoxyCharm pop-up. The first couple things I got from the pop-up are by Violet Voss. I got the Violet Voss Best Life and the Violet Voss Best Life 2. And as you guys, my peeps probably already know, I don't really do glitter. And when watching all the videos on the tube, these palettes are all glitter. But I mean, they were $15 a piece. What can you expect? What can you expect? The package is stunning. It reveals glitters at the top and shadows at the bottom. I mean, the palette is absolutely stunning. But I'm absolutely never going to use the top part of the palette. These swatches from the shadows alone make them well worth more than $15. And this one is the Best Life too. No! Guys, the glitters are shattered. I don't know what I'm tripping for. It's not like I'm going to use them anyway. Here are the glitters, and as you see, a few of them are shattered. And here are the shadows that look absolutely stunning. And these are just a few swatches from the Best Life too. And again, guys, that's well worth more than $15. And I'm so glad I got these both for $15. So now your girl Lily here can live her best life. Next. Okay, guys, and the last two things I got from the Boxy pop-up are complexion products. I actually got a Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I need a backup because your girl's almost out of hers. And I wear Shade Bamboo. And I think this might have been $15. I know it was a big percent off, so I had to snag it. And I also got something from Kaja. I got the Kaja Dream Puff Mousse Primer. Now, this actually has been on the Sephora website on sale for $19 forever. But I think I might have paid $9 or $10 for this on the Boxy pop-up. So, yeah. I'm glad I held out for both of these items. And I can't wait to use them. Okay, guys, the next couple things I got are actually from Haul-Sephora. I got not one, but two Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powders. You guys already know that this is my jam. I feel like this and a Huda Beauty baking powder I tied for first. And I think I might have paid $16 a piece for them, which is why I got two. And I also got two Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balms. I got one in Canatonic and Nug. Guys, they smell like peppermint, but these are actually just some lip balms to give moisturization to your lips and to give you a nice little wash of color. This is Catatonic and this is Nug. A sheer wash of color. These are actually nice things to throw in your purse on no makeup days, just when you want to have a little moisture without your lips looking too flat. So yeah. And the last thing I got from Holt that was actually from Milk Makeup is the Milk Makeup Gel Brow. Now you guys, my peeps, already know I really only use brow pomade. I don't really use pencils, but what can I say, guys? YouTube made me buy it. And this is actually in the shade Dark Brew. So as you see, guys, that is a nice ebony type shade. So, I guess it's time for me to branch out and try something new. And at a fraction of the price. I can't wait to use it. Okay, guys, and the very last thing I got from Whole Look is actually a fragrance. I got the Escada Celebrate Now Eau de Parfum. And guys, before purchasing this perfume, I didn't even know what it smelled like. But I read the notes, and it seemed like notes I'd like. And when I got it, I was pleasantly surprised to see that I liked it. It's got some cute little hearts on the back. And it looks like the perfume itself might be pink. And guys, this perfume smells so stinking good. This is most definitely a spring or summer type fragrance. I could tell there are definitely florals in here. Maybe some orange blossom or something like that. It just smells good. Oh, guys. This smells like a breath of fresh air. And this perfume got absolutely nothing but rave reviews, so yeah. I can't wait to use it. Okay, guys, in the next few things I'm going to show you, I actually got from the Marc Jacobs website. I got not one, not two, but three of the Marc Jacobs Air Blush Duos. And I've always wanted to try Marc Jacobs blushes, just not at full price. So needless to say, when they became at 50% off, I just had to get them. And guys, I know I don't even have to tell you, but Marc Jacobs always kills it on the packaging. The first shade that I got is Lines in Last Night. And this is actually more of a pinky coral type shade. And here's Lines in Last Night. It's a nice, soft, peachy shade. Perfect for my lighter skins and medium skin beauties. The second one I got is Lush and Libido. Now this is more like a cool tone pink and a plum. And this is Lush and Libido. It's a pretty Barbie cool tone pink. And the last and final shade that I got is Night Fever and Hot Stuff. And this one is absolutely stunning. It's almost like a cherry plum type shade. Oh yes, guys. That one is beautiful. And it seems like these build up rather nicely. Okay, guys, and I got not one, not two, not three, but four Marc Jacobs eyeliners. Now, this first shade I got is called Grapevine. And guys, this is a twist and click eyeliner. Guys, this eyeliner feels smooth as all get out. This is Grapevine right here. A nice deep purple. And this next shade I got is called Dove Affair. Guys, this is like a gunmetal mixed with lavender. Oh, that is so stinking good. This next shade I got is called Stiletto. It probably goes perfectly with the Stiletto eyeshadow palette. Guys, this is like almost a periwinkle blue. Oh, yeah. And these liners glide on like butter. And the very last shade I got is Pinky Swear. Oh. Guys, that's Pinky Swear. It's such a light pink that it's almost white. Yeah, buddy. I can't wait to use these. Because you know your girl Lily loves a color eyeliner in her waterline. The next thing I got from the Marc Jacobs website is a foundation. I got the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Cover Foundation Concentrate. And I got mine in the shade Honey Medium. And I really don't know if this is my shade. I mean, it had me put in shades of other foundations that I use. But as I put in different foundations that I use, it kept telling me different colors were my shades. So, and I mean, I paid for it, so I'm gonna make it work. It comes in this pretty frosted bottle, and I just love this packaging. And there's really no need for me to swatch it or show it to you guys, because I'm sure I'll be using this in one of my future videos. So we'll be surprised together. And of course, I couldn't leave the Marc Jacobs website without getting a palette. I got the Marc Jacobs Iconic Multi-Finish Eye Palette. And I got mine in the shade Editorial. And I think what drew me in is I think it has like a mustard and a green in this palette. Or it could be just the fact that it was on sale that drew me in. All of his palettes show you the color story at the bottom. Yes, guys, yes. Now this color story here is most definitely my stilo. But I mean, swatching the palette for you guys is probably going to be the closest I get to using it. Guys. Woo! Guys. These shades right here are what your girl Lily here calls quality. Okay, guys, I only have a couple more things to show you before we move right on in to what I got during the Sephora Spring event. The last few things I'm going to show you I actually got off the Beautylish website. Either because Sephora doesn't carry the item yet, or Sephora was sold out of the item. And every single thing I got on Beautylish are items from Viseart. The first two things I got from Beautylish are actually palettes. The first palette I got is the Viseart Petite Pro Shoo Shoo palette. And guys, when I saw people showing this color story on the tube and using this palette, first of all, let's give it up for the packaging. Viseart is one to give you plain Jane packaging, and it's so good to see them branch out and actually give you a palette with a design. That's so beautiful. Boy, what's on the outside of the palette is not even half as beautiful as what's on the inside of the palette. Here are the shades. Guys, can we give it up for that color story? Can we give it up for Viseart bringing us a neon pink? I mean, and a lot of people say this silver does not have a place in the color story of the palette, but I beg to differ. I mean, how could you not like a good silver? I'm sure I'll find a place for it on my lid. And these are a few shades from the palette. And anyone who's ever used the Viseart shadow will tell you, you cannot judge a Viseart palette by the swatch. Because one thing about Viseart, they don't swatch well, but when you put them on your lid, it's nothing short of amazing. And the second palette I got from the Beautylish website is the Viseart Spritz Edit palette. And what made me really get this palette is I wanted the Apricotine palette, but when it went on sale, it got sold out immediately on the Sephora website. So I figured the only way to really closely have that color story is to buy the Spritz Edit. And once again, guys, Viseart killed it on the packaging with the little spritzer bubbles. Yeah, that's cool. These are the colors. And while this may look a little muted and subdued, this is the perfect color story for the spring and even the summer, guys. And these are just a few of the shades swatched. And I must admit, guys, this palette actually swatches rather well. So I would say that this is that ColourPop Spring palette on steroids. And the very last thing I got from Beautylish are not one, not two, but three of the new Viseart Moisture Boost Lip Shines. And these lip shines are actually a part of the Spritz collection. The first shade I got is Granita, which is like a corally pink type of shade. Oh, guys, and they smell so stinking good. This is Granita. And one thing I love about the lip shines is they are nice and opaque. The second shade that I got is Scholar. Now, this is actually a warm tone nude with fine glitters. Yes, guys, yes. This is Scholar. And the third and final shade that I got is Spritz. And this is more like a warm tone type coral. Oh. Guys, this shade right here is Spritz. And I would say out of all three, Spritz is the most opaque of them all. Okay, guys, now that we got all the miscellaneous items out the way, we are going in. All the rest of the things that I'm going to show you during the haul today are things I got from the Sephora Spring event. And as you guys, my peeps, already know, if you saw my very last Get Ready With Me, I used quite a bit of items that I actually purchased from the Sephora Spring event. So I won't be showing those during this video. And if you missed it, I'll just go ahead and link it up above, and you can feel free to go and check it out. Okay, guys, the first couple things I got from the Sephora event are from the one and only Marc Jacobs. I got not one, but two Omega glazes. Now, these are like highlights, if you will, but they give you this full, wet look. Oh, guys, I can't explain it. They're just something kind of beautiful. The first one is in the shade Jet Girl. And first, can we just give it up for the packaging? That packaging is all sticky curve. And Jet Girl is more of like a gold, coppery shade, if you will. It's absolutely stunning. And it even looks like it has a little rose gold undertone to it. Guys, the consistency of this highlight is nothing short of genius. Guys, would you look at that highlight? It makes the skin look wet. And this is most definitely a highlight that will look beautiful on my medium as well as my dark skin beauties. Now, this second one is actually worth the wait. This is from the Runway 2018 collection, which is why I got it, because they were both on sale. They didn't take 20% off. Hashtag winning. And this is what this highlight looks like. And I know what you're thinking. That's awfully light, Lily. That's awfully light. And yes, this will look absolutely beautiful on my fair skin beauties. But if you sheer it out, guys, this will be appropriate for almost any skin tone. Because once you sheer it out, it just makes the skin look nice and healthy and glowy. And the consistency is so smooth that I'm certain you will not have that stark streak line. See what I mean, guys? Shearing it out makes the skin look nothing less than glowy. I believe Jet Girl might be sold out, but I do believe that Worth the Wait is still on the Sephora site on sale for $34. But I would say, guys, if you ever in your life thought about purchasing a Marc Jacobs item, these are most definitely the items to get. Okay, guys, and the next item that I got was also on sale and then 20% off. I re-upped on a Cover FX Power Play Concealer. And guys, these concealers have been on sale on the Sephora website for quite a while now. I don't know if they're going to be discontinuing them or what, but yeah. Just in case, guys, your girl Lily got two. Now, I usually get GM2, but I found that GM2 is just a little too bright on just regular everyday makeup days. So yeah. This time, I actually got GM4. So, I'm sure I'll be using this as one of my future videos. Probably the same video when I'll be using my Marc Jacobs foundation. Yeah. We'll see, guys. We will see. And guys, I really didn't get much skincare at all. Because, yeah, I actually got too much skincare during the last Sephora event. But I did get one product. It's from Laneige. I got the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And this one is in Apple Lime. And guys, I'm currently using the one in Berry. And I love that. And I've had it forever. It seems like it's never going to go away. But in case it does, you got to have a backup. Right? Guys. Guys. This is actually bigger than the one I already have. That will never go away. So, yeah. So I should be cool on lip mask until the next millennium. I guess. It smells like lime and apple. And it's just a pretty green color. So once I'm done with my berry lip mask, whenever that will be, I can't wait to use it. The next item I got is actually a bronzer. I got the Kosas Moisturizing Baked Bronzer. And guys, this bronzer is something like viral. So many people are buzzing on the tube, IG, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and MySpace about this bronzer. And guys, in looking at the bronzer, how can they not? And this is in the shade medium. Do you see that little bit of sheen on the bronzer? Do you see how nice and deep and warm that bronzer is? And that was just one swatch. So I can see somebody my tone or even a little bit darker benefiting from the medium. So I can only imagine what the dark looks like. And I can't really place it, guys. But it has such a fresh type of smell. So yeah. I can't wait to use it. I can't wait to use it. Okay, guys. Now the part that everybody came here for. Palettes. Okay, guys. The first palette that I got is actually by Dominique Cosmetics. I got the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette. And guys, I fought the feelings to purchase this palette for almost 2 years. Definitely over a year. But after watching many videos out there on the tube, coupled with the beautiful look my girl KK did some time back, your girl just had to get it. Guys, this color story is nothing short of amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. And what actually made me get this palette is I'm one to have shimmers in my collection that are so beaming. Whereas these are more like topper shades and transformer shades. So I figured I don't really have many of those in my collection. And in 2020, guys, it's all about adding pieces of value to my collection. But yeah, this palette is cute nonetheless. And guys, while the mattes are nothing groundbreaking, nothing special, nothing we haven't seen before, the camera is not doing these toppers justice. They have this shift that's out of this world. And I can only imagine how beautiful they would look layered on top of the mattes. So needless to say, guys, there's really nothing for me to defend here. I got it because I wanted it. Case closed. Next. Okay, guys, the next few palettes I'm going to show you are more Violet Voss palettes. The first palette I got from Violet Voss is actually the Sweet Violet Fun Size palette. And when I show you the palette, or if you already seen it, then you pretty much know why I got it. The packaging is really cute. It's a pretty pink and purple packaging with flowers on the front. And when you open her up, guys, here are the shades. And you know your girl Lily is a sucker for purple and pink. And I really do like the color story of this palette. And I actually think that the gold shimmer and the cream highlight actually add something special to the palette. Because it's always nice to have a flesh tone shade in a colorful palette. In the event that you do like your girl Lily and go a little too high and get too close under the brow. These shades in this palette are smooth and vivid as all get out. And the shimmer seem more like topper shades. But with a glitter glue, I can see those shadows popping. And the next Violet Voss palette I got is actually the Violet Voss Coral Crush palette. Guys, I've had my eye on this palette for quite some time now. And I told myself, Lily, you're going to wait for the spring event. Lily, you're not going to buy that at full price. You're going to wait till it's 20% off. So needless to say, guys, I'm glad I scooped it up the day the sale started, because yeah, when I looked on the site for this palette recently, it was sold out. But guys, would you look at that color story? This is so spring appropriate. This is even summer appropriate. And in some cases, depending on what shade you use, this is fall appropriate and winter appropriate too. Guys, this palette is beautiful. I mean, would you look at how those shimmers are shimming? And would you look at the vibrance and pigment in those mattes? Guys. There's not more to say. Because what's understood don't need to be explained. And I'm really glad to have this palette in my collection, especially at 20% off. Okay, guys, and the very last Violet Voss palette that I got is actually the Violet Voss Sugar Crystals palette. And to tell the truth, guys, I really wasn't checking for this palette. Nah, I really wasn't checking for this palette. But then, something happened. The palette went on sale right before the Sephora event. Then with the Sephora event, it was on sale plus 20% off. So needless to say, guys, your girl Lily here was checking for the palette. And we're looking at the color story, guys. I really don't know why I wasn't checking for the palette. This does have nice pops of color, but this is also a very deep type of pastel palette, if you will. And all the shades in the second row are mostly shimmers and toppers. Oh, yeah. And so are the shades in the bottom row, too. Okay, guys, these are the mattes from the top row of the palette. And these are some of the duochromes in the palette. Guys, this camera is not doing these duochromes justice. They have shifts that are out of this world. So this is most definitely a nice pastel palette to add to my collection. Okay, guys, as you guys, my peeps, already know, I did purchase the Natasha Denona Citrus Diamond and Blush palette, but I also purchased the Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette and Daria. I mean, you guys already saw how absolutely stunning the citrus was. So is Daria. If I had to describe the difference, citrus is most definitely more of a coral-based palette, whereas Daria is more of a pink-based palette. But they're both absolutely stunning. Guys, while the blushes in both palettes are definitely buildable, the glows in the palettes get you there immediately. Guys, do you see the shift in those glows? Is it pink? Is it yellow? Is it green? Is it pink? Guys, and I'm actually glad that I picked up both of the Diamond and Blush palettes because these are most definitely a very nice addition to my collection. Guys, this next palette I'm about to show you, I got for no other reason than to complete the collection. I got a palette from Huda. I got the Huda Nude Light palette. I mean, even though it is called the Nude Light palette, the shimmers in the palette are stunning, and the mattes in the palette, they can create a nice, soft glam look. And I feel that this is a very nice companion palette for both the medium and the deep. And guys, the shimmers are absolutely stunning. And I can still see the mattes in the palette turning out a nice eye look. But I would still most definitely be in denial if I didn't tell you guys that I only got this palette simply to complete the collection. Guys, one of my lipsticks almost slipped through the cracks. I got yet another lipstick from Gucci. I got the Gucci satin lipstick, and I got the shade Carol Beige. And I also got the Penny Beige, which I actually used during my Sephora try-on video. And let me just remind you that the packaging is pristine and looks. And whereas Penny Beige is more of a Penny Beige, Carol Beige is just a little bit lighter than Penny Beige. So what I would do is I would combine both lipsticks together. I would put on Penny Beige first. Then I'd put Carol Beige in the middle for a little bit of power. See, guys, this is actually Carol Beige. So this is definitely one that you will want to wear on top of a darker nude or with a lip liner. But one thing's for sure and two things for certain. These lipsticks are creamy and smooth and quality is all get out. But then again, it's Gucci. What can you expect? What can you expect? Okay, guys, finally, we are at the home stretch. Every single palette I'm about to show you for the remainder of the video are all from Viseart and are either edit palettes or petite palettes. So the first Viseart palette that I got from the event is the Viseart Warm Edit palette. And I know what you're probably saying. At that price, Lily, the world didn't really need another warm tone palette. And I definitely didn't need another warm tone palette. Well, what can I say? I love Viseart. It's a very nice candy apple red palette, almost with an orange undertone. And this is actually what the Warm Edit palette looks like. But I'm sure that you all have seen this palette a million times before. And when I look at this palette, I do think a lot of the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. But that's most definitely a palette that I'm not willing to travel with. This palette is more travel friendly as I can fit this directly in my purse. And here's what a few of the shades in the palette looks like. Very nice and warm. Yeah, just like a summer sunset. The next edit palette that I got is the Viseart Rose Edit Palette. And guys, I really was drawn to the color story of this palette because of the nice pretty roses and pinks. And this is what the Rose Edit Palette looks like. It has nice muted neutrals in there. It has a few light tones in there. It's got the pink, the lilac purple. This is a nice soft palette. I would say not quite as soft as the new Paris Edit palette. And this is a very nice color story, guys. This is nice, wearable, and approachable. This is a palette that you can use every day. And it's a nice palette for implementing color if it's something you're not used to. And these are a few shades from the Rose palette. Those shimmers, guys, I can already tell those are absolutely stunning. And even though the mattes don't swatch that nicely, trust and believe, guys, when these get applied to the lid, these shades are gonna be banging. And speaking of the Paris Edit palette, I actually got the Viseart Paris Edit palette. And guys, I really wasn't even checking for this palette, but it's something about watching Kinky sweat that gets your girl every time. All of the edit palettes have the name of the palette on the back and the Viseart symbol. And guys, even though quite simple and quite muted, this color story is amazing. Definitely on theme with what it's called. It reminds me of Paris. I mean, if I was to ever go there, I'm sure it will remind me of Paris. And here's what a few of these shades look like. Absolutely stunning. And as far as this dual chrome shade right here, the camera's not doing it justice. For an inner corner pop or all over your lid, killing the game. Okay, guys, finally, the very last item, very last palette I got from Sephora during the Sephora Spring event is the Viseart Petite Pro Soleil palette. And guys, I've been looking at this palette for a minute. I really have. Mostly because I like the color story. It's a nice, bright yellow palette. And for those of you guys, my peeps who don't know, when you look at yellow, it exudes excitement and happiness and energy and exhilaration. And I figured with everything going on in the world right now, we can all use a little bit of all of those things. And I mean, the fact that there are Viseart shadows housed inside the palette are a plus. Guys, this is a stunning color story. This is a colorful color story. This is a luxury color story done right. This is a very nice palette for my beauties who want to experiment with color, but don't want to take it all the way there. Yeah. This is a very nice palette for that. And these are what some of the shades in the Soleil palette look like. I mean, and there's something about a Viseart dual chrome, man, that's really something kind of special. And please don't believe the hype about the underwhelming swatches of the mattes. Because trust me, guys, when you put a Viseart matte on your lids, you're going to forget all about the horrible swatches. Trust. Believe that. Okay, guys. I came, I saw, and I conquered. Empty. So I really enjoy hauling everything I got with you guys, my peeps. And I'm really happy to now have all of these goodies as a part of my collection. And as I sit here wondering how on earth I'm going to use all this makeup, yeah. One day at a time, Lily. One day at a time. And just remember, guys, that I'm keeping you, your friends, and family in my prayers daily. And every single day is yet one day closer to the other side of this thing. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I hauled all my goodies. Yeah. I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray.